What's up, ladies and germs? We are at the port of Newark. I'm here to pick up a load to take to Canada. We are heading back to Canada, outside of Montreal. It is a load of OJ. Once again, port of Newark, back again, back to ride out. Let's get this done. Disconnect this bad boy and go pick up the new one. I would usually just flip this thing like bop, 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 but I hit my hand on this shit a couple of months ago and that shit hurt, so I ain't doing that no more. Alright, always leave a little bit of space because we're gonna drop it down. We're gonna drop it down because these carry fluid, so you want to make sure you treat them nicely. Don't be judging my truck. All right, so we're gonna drop it down. Oops, you know what I forgot to do? Oh. We connected to the new trailer. Well, we're not connected, but we backed up to it. But I think the truck is too high. Nope, the truck is too low. The truck is too low. Because I didn't fill the airbags back up. So we're gonna fill the airbags back up. And now connect. Ooh, that was hard. But we got her. Boom. Got her. All right, bet. It says my transmission air is low because I was living on that freaking brake. Alright, gonna test this bad boy out, make sure everything's good, make sure them lights is blinking and blanking, and make sure these tires is thumping right, because New York State, they do inspections. They don't do, I haven't seen any weigh stations. They do inspections. So they'll pull you over and start looking at your truck. So you want to make sure things is on the up and up. Them tires is filling up. There ain't no hissing. These airbags here that they're filling up, you're not hearing no hissing. That your lights are working. There go my hazards, my flashes. Everything's good. Just make sure everything is good. And I already checked the tags. The tags are good. 794, 449. The rest of them are upstairs. Yeah, when you hear them singing like that, that means they filling up. Air tanks are filling. Make sure we got the locking jaws locked around the kingpin, and that's all good. $7.99, $7.95, $7.97. Which one are you? Which one are you? $7.96. Boom. We got all of them here. All right, man. Let's get downstairs. All right, no more whistling, no more hissing. That means everything is full and we're good to go. So let's get out of here because traffic is about to build up, and this ain't the part of the world you want to be in traffic. We're in Newark, New Jersey, right outside of New York City. It's just a bad recipe. All right, bet we got this bad boy connected, and we ready to go. We checked out everything, so now I just want to make sure I'm taking the right route to get to where I need to go. I've been to this place before, so it's not like it's a big thing. I just want to, you know, double check my steps. You know what I'm saying? You can never be too sure. So we taking I-87 New York Thruway. Right now we in Jersey, so we're cutting through Jersey, then we're gonna go through upstate New York. And I'm gonna fuel up. Right before the border. I forget the name of the spot, but let me add that. Let me add that now. Oh shit, nah, that's too far. Hold up. Why is this thing acting weird? All right, there's the border. Boom. So the border right here, and I believe that's the Maplefields. Yeah, Maplefields, that they have an agreement with Indian River, so we're gonna set Maplefields as our fuel up spot before we make our way into Canada. So let's get the hell out of here. It's getting late, and this is the New York area. It's gonna get ugly real quick out here. It's already 2:26. I got about 20 more minutes before it starts getting crazy. So let's go. One time. Yeah, I haven't eaten since like 7:30 this morning, and that was just a bagel. So it's like almost 4 o'clock now, and I'm starving. So we're about to stop and get something and get this show on the road because we got to get to Canada. I ain't got all day. We gotta get to Canada, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. That's it. Chick-fil-A it is. Chick-fil-A all day. You guys ever noticed that any Chick-fil-A you ever go to, it's crowded? Everyone. It doesn't matter what state you're in, what city you're in. If there's a Chick-fil-A, there's a line and people are waiting, and they're never upset that they're waiting. Chick-fil-A must be putting something in this food, man. I think they need to be investigated. But anyway, we back at it. We back at it. What's up, y'all? We up in Champlain, New York. This is my fuel stop. Now, before I show you what I'm gonna show you, I want you to understand that Indian River just sent us an update recently that we're only allowed to use approved fueling locations, right? I never use unapproved fueling locations. I'm a Loves guy. Loves is okay with me. I don't see the reason to go to anywhere else. I love my points. But I kind of had a one-off coming up New York where there's really no Loves. I was running low on fuel and I had to get to the what's the name of this place again? Gosh dang it. Maplefield Travel Center in Champlain, New York. This is pretty much the last fuel stop before we get to the border, right? But man, I was nervous, sweating, getting up here. I'm gonna show y'all my fuel gauge. Don't judge me, all right? Don't judge me. Yo, look at that fuel gauge. Look at it. Yo, man. I am a certified psychopath, man. But Indian River, at least you know I follow instructions, all right? You tell me what I need to do, I'm gonna get it done. So let's fuel this truck up. Nah, for real, but thank God I made it here, man. It just turned red as soon as I parked. As soon as I parked, it just turned red. So, excuse me. Thank God I made it here. Let's fuel this up and get across this border so we can drop this off, man, and keep this moving.
Good, good. Orange juice.
Alright, we're here. I just pulled in and they're unloading right now, and they're doing this pretty quick because I've only been here probably about 20-30 minutes at most, and my gauge is already down. It's already low. Like if you look at this gauge right here, hold on because y'all can't see me, but look at this gauge right here, this one. This is usually lingering somewhere in the middle between 50 and 100. Let you know the tank is heavy. And it's already getting close down to 0. And they did that. They did that in like 20 something minutes. So that's some pretty quick service. And I ain't complaining about it. You know what I mean? But after this, oh my God, man, I'm getting tired. After this, I gotta go to Saint-Hyacinthe, which is another city in Quebec. It's like 20 miles away. And Indian River has like a shit. Indian River has like an affiliate out here where you know, we get our tanks washed or whatever. So I'm gonna drop this dirty tank once they're done. I'm gonna drop the dirty tank over to Saint-Hyacinthe. I forget, Acam, that's the name of the company. Acam. So I'm gonna drop it over at Acam, and then from there I'm gonna decide if I'm just gonna I'm gonna shut it down up here, or if I'm gonna just make a run for the border, get back on the US side and shut it down probably in Champlain, because I'm gonna be damn, I'm gonna be bobtail, so you know, parking ain't really gonna be a problem like that. So I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do yet, because I'm getting a little tired. So I'm just trying to monitor that. But yo, this was a smooth run. Got through the you know, the border crossing pretty easy. No biggie at all. But yo, something cool happened today while I was in Bensalem, because I was waiting for my load, right? I knew I was gonna get this load since since yesterday. I was on my way up from Alabama. I dropped in Alabama, and they told me to go to Virginia to this dairy, and I figured I was gonna pick up from there, but they just wanted me to drop the dirty tank at the dairy in in Virginia and just come to Bensalem. So I came to Bensalem, and I shut down in Bensalem, the terminal. So this morning, you know, I called boss lady in Bensalem. I asked her, is my load ready? And she told me it wasn't ready yet. They were still getting everything together for it, because I needed paperwork and, you know, stuff to cross the border with. And then I was like, all right, cool. So we hung up. She called me back like 15 minutes later, and she asked me if I wanted to make some extra money while I waited for my load. And I'm like, all right, what's up? It's like, can you give 2 trainees a road test? And I'm like, you want me to give 2 trainees not trainees, new hires, not trainees. They were just new hires. They already had experience of driving. And I was like, cool, hell yeah, I'll do it. So they just told me the route that they wanted me to take, and, you know, the paperwork that needed to be filled out. And you know, I took both of them on the road. They both did real good. But these guys, they already knew how to drive. They were just new to tank. So you know, I let them get used to the surge and stuff like that before we took off. And both of them just had that look in their face like I did when I first hooked up to a tank. When you hit that brake and you just feel that boom, you feel that liquid just moving. It's just bugged out. I don't even know how to explain it. When you first feel that, it's a little scary, but I mean, if you're a big boy, or you know, you got big man pants, whether you're a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? You know you're gonna get used to it. You know, but they did really good. And one of them, when I introduced myself, to them, one of the guys was like, he's like, I know you from somewhere. I'm like, you sure? He's like, yeah, I see you on YouTube. I was like, oh, you see my channel? He was like, yeah, I watched all your videos, man. Pretty good. And I was kind of shocked, man, because I ain't never ran into anybody that saw me on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. He actually kind of made me want to make another one. So I guess that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But anyway, man, it kind of felt good to be entrusted with that responsibility. So I appreciate Indian River for that one. But again, as soon as we get up out of here, we're gonna get to Saint-Hyacinthe, to Acam, drop this tank. I'm gonna shut it down somewhere, whether it's in the US or Canada, and maybe we'll pick this up tomorrow, man. Y'all stay tuned. Top of the morning, y'all. We got here crazy late, like 1:30 in the morning. I was hoping to get here a lot earlier than that. But I ain't shut down till like 1:30, so my clock ain't gonna come back until 11:30. I hate I hate starting that late, but it is what it is, man. We got it done yesterday. Got back to the US side through customs and whatnot, border control, or whatever the hell you want to call those people. Did that, got here to Champlain. I always forget the name of this damn truck stop. Maplefield. Got here, and all these spots right here, they were all taken up except for that little one that I snuck into. But no surprising, because it was 1 o'clock in the morning. So it is what it is. About to get some coffee, and I'm about to shut this down. I'm gonna shut this down, try to make this a quick one, or as quick for me, a quick one anyway, and maybe get y'all on the next one. But yo, y'all see what I do, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really hard. It's pretty cool work. We just haul tanks. And this time I went to Quebec this time. Last time I took y'all to Canada, I was in Alberta. It was freezing. You could cycle back if you haven't seen that one. I went to Alberta. I hope I don't got toothpaste on my face. I just brushed my teeth. But yeah, I'm gonna head back to Ben Salem. I already got the instructions. So I'm just bobtailing, get some coffee, get motivated. But till next time, y'all take it easy. And thank you, much appreciated taking your time following my BS. Y'all take it easy. One love.